Okay. So, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's video. If you are new here, my name is Kieran, I'm a landscape photographer. Normally you'll find me out and about around the Fort William area. I do have videos of sky, places in North Yorkshire, down south a little bit further, and in Wales, so feel free to have a check around on other things I've captured and videos I've filmed and work that I've done. But if you're not that new here, welcome back. So this week's video is slightly different to my usual video. I kind of did something a little bit different in last week's video, and what I did is I posted this picture right here. Now, it's had mixed responses, and the main reason it's had mixed responses is in the video I'm out and I'm photographing this scene right here, and there's a big difference. One big difference. Look at that sky. It is completely, wildly different. So this week's video is about sky replacement, and is it okay? Is it acceptable? And going on some of the responses I've got off the internet, like, don't get me wrong, I haven't got the biggest following, I don't have the most amount of people watching my channel, which, you know, is a bit of a shame, but that's not what this is about. The responses. So first of all, this here is my analytics from this week's video. I've got 100 views, which is not bad for the second day, 4 comments, which is a little bit low, but one thing I have noticed is one person's given it a thumbs down, which is unusual, as you'll see down the bottom of the rest of them. I've got 100% on all the rest of them, so a thumbs down is probably due to that sky replacement. I've also had some interesting comments on Facebook. Kieran, didn't see any clouds in this video. You added the sky to this image? Definitely did. Definitely did. Did you really like... the next part's not really important, but did you change the sky? And I did. And I didn't tell anyone I was going to do it during the vlog. I just kind of, oh, this is the finished image. The other comment was probably my favourite, and it's just on about how I replaced the sky and the shot's fake. But is it fake? What is photography? Is photography an art form, or are you out documenting what you captured there and then, and what was happening in front of you there and then? Like, that's up to the person capturing the image, I believe. So people leaving comments like that, is that what it's all about? I don't know. You tell me. Leave a comment below. Let me know. But changing the sky. I had the blankest of skies, as you can see in this image right here. There really wasn't a lot going on, so I had a little bit of interest with that tree in the foreground, the mountain in the background, and that little bit of light that's hitting the top of the mountain. And it's beautiful, and that little walkway leading through the grass. But if I'd had that big dramatic sky, that would have made it something else. It really would have brought it to life. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to replace that sky. Like, it's so easy. Just upload your picture straight into Photoshop, come up into Edit, Replace Sky, and then you need to choose your sky. It's really just that easy. But I have got screen record on at the moment, so it's a little bit slow. So you can choose blue skies, which we don't want. We want something a little bit more spectacular maybe. So I originally went for this shot right here. The AI that's in Photoshop decides how to blend it, where it should be within the image, and it does a blooming good job. It really does. And you can do things like shift the edge, so you can bring it down, raise it up. You can see little adjustments just on the edge of the mountain. Okay, so you can adjust it, fine tune it, make it nice. You can fade the edge, you can make the edge stronger. I know I did that the wrong way around, but you have control over how you have the image. I can lighten it and I can darken it to suit what that scene is, so I have lots of control, make it bluer, make it warmer. It's just really quite endless, and I quite like it on the warmer edge. And now the most important part is not only having the ability to adjust the sky, it's having the ability to adjust the foreground. And this is all done through this little add-on that Photoshop has brought out. So I can darken, let's have a little look, yeah. I can darken the foreground, I can make the colour warmer and sort of match it in a little bit more with that sky, because it's quite a hot sky. So by bringing the colour adjustment up, I've made that ground redder so it fits and it looks good. Okay, so look at that. That image has gone from this to that, that to that. One more time, that to that. How easy is that? Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't capture that sky. That sky is not my image. But, come on, is it cheating? Like, that's not for me to say, but I am interested in you telling me if it's cheating or not, because I sometimes capture a sky in one shutter speed and then capture a foreground in another. So then I'm blending them together. I'm bringing two images together that I couldn't capture in one image. Is this not the same thing? But then what you can also do is you can come across and you can replace the sky again. And you can come down into the sky replacement, click up here and get the drop down menu of all the different skies. And you can go down here and you can add a sky. So I've got a little folder that I'm starting now because I've found out how easy this is, called Skies, and I'm gonna open that sky. Now this is a sky I've captured. This is my sky. So is this now cheating? Because this is my sky. This is my image. I've captured that. I've captured this and I've put them together. Is this art? I don't know. I guess it's up to the person. So I can make that a little bit cooler because the scene's a little bit cooler than the sky, and I can blend that in with a little bit of a colour adjustment. Maybe make that a little bit darker, like so. And then once I've pressed OK, I can do loads more adjustments to this and create it and blend it and darken parts out and make it fit that sky. So no longer do we have to go out when the conditions are perfect. And it is a little bit more like using a paintbrush, because you don't have to just wait for the conditions to be perfect. I could probably go out in the middle of the day and choose a high contrast scene where I've got dappled light on there and it's not quite right, and then darken it down and try and make it better, and then just take a different sky and just mash them together and end up with an image that might get 100 likes, might get 200 likes. But is that okay? Is that a correct thing to do as a landscape photographer? Is that landscape photography, or is it graphic design? But I'm going to leave that up to you guys, so feel free to leave your comment below and let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you haven't, I apologise. I think I've been, fair to Photoshop. I quite like this technique. I think it's good. At the end of the day, I'm here to create beautiful images, and I'll use tools to help me create beautiful images. Whether it's cheating, I don't know. But it still won't beat being out there, looking out at the most amazing view, the most amazing sight you've ever seen, with the most amazing light and colours and God rays, and I'm still going to search for that. I'm still going to hunt for these conditions. This isn't going to change everything about my photography, but it gives me another option. Much easier than blending a sky myself. Much easier. But yeah, let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Much love. Peace out.